Okay, has balancing chemical equation stressed you before or still stressing you? Not to worry at all. Let me show you the step-by-step trick to get it right every time. First thing, we have an equation on the board like this. When you have an equation, a Redox equation like this on the board, first thing you must know is to be able to break it into half equation. That is the oxidation process and the reduction process. All right, let's write them out. I have MnO4 minus reacting with Fe2 plus to form Mn2 plus plus what? Fe3 plus. Now, this has gone from this to this. All right. First of all, let's start with what? Oxidation. No, I want to start with reduction. Let's start with reduction process. So MnO4 minus has gone to what? Mn2 plus. So what's the next thing we'll do? After writing the reduction equation, we have to write out what? We have to balance the number of atoms. And on this side, we have oxygen. On this side, we do not have oxygen. So we'll balance that by what? Adding up water. So we're going to say MnO4 minus plus Mn2 plus what? Water. How many atoms of oxygen do we have here? 4. So I'm going to write 4H2O. I follow you. Now, because there is this, I have to balance this. When you balance with water, you balance the hydrogen with hydrogen, the hydrogen atom with what? Hydrogen ion. And since there are 8 hydrogen ions there, I'll come to this side and balance with what? 8 hydrogen ions. Now, the next thing we need to balance is what? The number of what? Electrons transferred. Now, on this side, we'll calculate the number of charge on both sides. On this side, we have -1. That there are 8 hydrogen ion here. Is 1 times 8 is 8. So there are 8. So -1 plus 8 will be equals to what? 7. On this side, we have +2. So the difference in charge on both sides is what? 5. So that means that 5 electrons are involved in this reduction process. That means manganese accepted what? 5 electrons to be reduced to what? Manganese 2 plus. So we are going to add 5 electrons on this side. So that will give us MnO4 minus plus 8 plus 5E to form Mn2 plus 4H2O. So now we are finished with the reduction half equation. Let's go to the oxidation half equation. Please, let's use this side. Oxidation half equation. Oxidation. Manage the board. The oxidation half equation, we're going to have Fe2 plus has gone to what? Fe3 plus. In this case, the number of atoms are balanced. We have 1 ion here, we have 1 ion there. Now, what we need to balance now is the number of charge. On this side, remember this oxidation, the loss of electron. On this side, Fe2 plus 2, on this side plus 3. So how many electrons are involved in this process? Just 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So just 1. So we're going to have Fe2 plus going to Fe3 plus E, 1 electron. Now, to balance the whole number of electrons from the reduction process and the oxidation process, we're going to multiply this equation by what? 5. Remember, why are we doing that? The law of conservation of mass states that what? Energy cannot be created but what? Can neither be created nor dissolved, but can be changed from one form to what? Another. So, if there are 5 electrons involved in this equation, they must be coming from somewhere. And that means this ion must be generating the 5 electrons. That's why you have to equalize the number of electrons in the oxidation process to the number of electrons in the reduction process. And how do we do that? Since there are 5 electrons here and there is 1 here, I will equalize by multiplying here by what? 5. So I'm going to get 5 Fe3 plus what? 5 Fe3 plus, no, 2 plus, please, plus 5 electron. And that is a balanced oxidation process. Now, we are going to merge this equation, the reduction half equation, and the oxidation what? Half equation. Now remember, I have told you, oxidation and reduction processes do not exist alone. They are complementary processes. Anytime there is an oxidation, there must be what? A reduction. They have to occur simultaneously. Are you following? Now let's merge the two. Now we're going to merge the product side and the reactant side, and then we'll merge the product side. So on this side, I'm going to have MnO4 minus plus 8H plus 5E. Now on this side, on the reactant side, you have what? Plus 5Fe2 plus. Now on the product side here, I have Mn2 plus 4H2O. Now on this product side, we have what? Plus 5Fe3 plus 5 electron. Now this 5 electron will cancel this 5 electron, and this is the balanced redox reaction. If you find this interesting, give us a follow, like, share, and comment. I'll see you in the next class where we'll go into what? Chemical equilibrium.